So this is the latest development out of Washington. President Trump posted on his social media accounts announcing that he had made phone calls to the Prime Minister of Cambodia and the acting Prime Minister of Thailand, trying to push the two sides toward dialogue in pursuit of a ceasefire. President Trump fashions himself sort of as, or views himself as something of a deal maker. And so this latest development very much is in line with how I think the president has approached foreign policy crises thus far during his second term, including, there are parallels to conflicts that we've seen between India and Pakistan earlier this year. What's interesting to note here, I think, in particular, is the threat that President Trump sort of made reference to, given the current ongoing trade negotiations that are happening between Cambodia and the United States and Thailand and the United States in light of the tariffs that the Trump administration announced. I believe both Cambodia and Thailand are set to be hit with tariffs of about 32%.
Right.
So this is a significant threat here and really pushed the two countries to talk.
Right. We'll have to wait and see if Trump is indeed the solution, because these border tensions have been simmering for years, right? What exactly is behind the dispute?
That's right. These are long-standing disputes between Cambodia and Thailand as it relates to their border, and this dates back to some of the maps that were drawn during the colonial period, I believe around 1907, that left the exact demarcation of territories vague. So we've seen periodic tensions between the two countries pop up over time, in the 1960s, for example, more recently in 2008 and 2011. But this most recent spate of violence and tensions started earlier in May, around May 28th, following a border skirmish that left one Cambodian soldier dead. And in that period since then, there's been some political intrigue between the two sides that eventually resulted in the suspension of the Thai Prime Minister. There have been landmine incidents, including one last Wednesday, and then the outbreak of violence Thursday.
Right. I mean, for now, it's between these two countries, Thailand and Cambodia. But the more it goes on, what impact could this have on the entire region?
Well, we would view this, I view this current sort of conflict as a litmus test for the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, for ASEAN, the regional organization that both Cambodia and Thailand are a part of in Southeast Asia. ASEAN as an institution, one of the areas in which it has been most successful has been in the area of confidence building and of building relationships between Southeast Asian countries. Because if you look at the region before the founding of ASEAN, conflict was rife. And if you look at the history of ASEAN, no two ASEAN member states have gone to war with each other since becoming member of ASEAN. And so as an organization that is the core sort of foundation is that peace building between ASEAN member states, this current crisis really is a challenge to the centrality, to the relevance of the organization in regional affairs. And so this is why we've seen some of the developments out of Malaysia, which is currently the ASEAN chair for the year. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has called on both of his colleagues in Cambodia and Thailand to try to push the two sides to dialogue.
Right. We'll see how things pan out. Andreka Natalegawa from the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Washington.
กินข้าวไม่ได้เลยกลืนไม่ลงสั่นเลย
ยายสั่นเลยยายซื้ออะไรก็ไม่ถูก
มันหนักกว่างวดที่แล้วไงเนาะดูไปมันเหมือนจะหนักกว่า
ตอนเราอยู่ที่กรมมันยังไม่ได้ยินมันได้เสื้อผ้าที่ไหน
มันมีอะไรใส่เลย
แต่เราอยู่ใกล้เนาะมันก็ตัด
เป็นห่วงแต่พวกลูกหลานครับลูกหลานจะตกใจนะครับลูกหลานตกใจร้องไห้
ค
ถ้าอยากให้เกิดก็คืออยากให้อยู่ด้วยกันเนี้ยสามัคคีด้วยกันเพราะว่าเราต้องทำมาหากินเนี่ยอย่างแม่เนี่ยแม่ต้องรับจ้างเราใช่ไหมแม่ก็ไม่อยากให้มันเกิดขึ้นอย่างเงี้ยแม่สงสารพวกทหารจริงๆแม่พูดจริงๆแม่ขอเป็นกำลังใจให้นะสู้ๆนะคะ